Hello everyone, Michelle here, the Brave Homeschooling Mama, and today I have a review for you all of Discover Science from Timberdoodle. So I am going to give you a quick review of Discover Science from Timberdoodle. This was given to me in exchange for my honest review. So when I got this science book, I got the Discovery Science. It comes with 2 books for the children, so it has the 3A and 3B. And it also comes with a teacher's guide, okay? And this is for 3rd grade, okay? So I'm going to show you inside the book. So I'm going to go ahead and show you inside the book 3A. So this is a kind of a general science for your 3rd grader. And the kind of things that you will be studying here, you're going to be studying about classifying animals, fish, amphibians, and reptiles, birds and mammals, behavior and adaptation, plants, ecosystems, and the environment. And this have 36 lessons in the first book, okay? So we have the table of contents. It gives you here like kind of a guide of how to use the book, okay? How to use the work text, the instruction guide, and how to plan your school year and your school day. So each lesson is separated into different sections. So we're going to have the lesson overview, and a part of it says explore. It says this page is a key in designated to engage students and encourage the discovery of new concepts. Then you had the lesson, that's the direct instruction. Then the next section for your child to show what they know. And then to reinforce the learning, there's some extension activities. There's one that's for creating something, take a closer look in the real world, online connections, and play. So I'm going to show you the first lesson here. So we have the first lesson, chapter 1, and then it tells you what you're going to be learning in chapter 1, and then the lessons that are in each chapter. First chapter is about classifying animals. So you're going to have a lesson, an introduction to science, characteristic of animals, another lesson, cold-blooded and warm-blooded animal, and then the lesson 4 will be a chapter review. So the first thing we have here is the introduction to the lesson, and it gives you, the objective of the lesson, what your child is going to be learning. Then you go over some vocabulary, and it tells you, it asks you and your child to go in the chapter and look at in the lesson and look for those, vocabulary words, read them, and then write, what page you found them. Okay. Then we have an explore section. Okay. So it's kind of, it's asking the kid here to look in the real world around you. What do you see? What do you think is happening? What kind of things do you wonder? So it's kind of the beginning of a lesson to try to get them ready for what's coming in the lesson. Okay. Then we have the direct instruction part. This is the lesson. So you go over and you read over the lesson with your child. Okay. So here we're talking about the scientific method. It has some questions here that they can answer. You can either, some of them we wrote, and some of them, he dictated to me, and I wrote them. So again, lesson. Then the next section is showing what you know. So there are some practice questions here and more practice questions. Okay. So let's go over and look at the second lesson really quick. Again, all lessons have the same structure. So this one is about characteristic of animals. You'll start with the different objectives, the vocabulary. You go over the vocabulary, and then you find the page, and you put the page number where you found it. Okay. So the explore sections. Then you have the lesson that you read with your child, and then they show you what they know. Okay, right here. So all the lessons look the same. So I'm gonna read you really quick what you're gonna be doing in the book B. You're gonna study matter, sound, energy and motion, rocks, minerals, and soil, weather, and the digestive system. Okay, so it looks exactly the same. It has the same structure for the chapters. So this is neat. I like that the lessons are short, you know, and you can either have your student read this independently, or you can read it for your child. We did this where I read the lesson, and then, you know, like I mentioned, we did some of the activities. And, you know, we did some of the activities for, you know, what do you know, or show what you know. Sometimes he wrote them down, sometimes I did. So we try, you know, different things. So these are the 2 books, and it also comes with the teacher's guide or the instructor's guide. And it gives you a quick overview of the lesson, and then some extension activities that you can do to kind of to reinforce the lesson. Okay. Like some examples, you know, since we're classifying animals, one of the activities was you know, to visit a pet store, create your own animal. Okay. Do a guess who game for the lesson 3 here. So there's just, you know, different activities that you can do to kind of reinforce what you're learning and just have some fun with the lessons. And then after each chapter, there's an assessment. We didn't do the assessments, and but the assessments are here. Okay, and that's it. So this is for a 3rd grader. If you enjoy doing workbook and you enjoy textbooks, this will be a great choice for you all. So the lessons are short, and you can find some fun extension activities to do. So I recommend this if you enjoy science and you want to do more of a bookwork science lessons. So thank you so much for watching, and make sure you check the link if you're interested below in purchasing or looking finding a little bit more about Discover Science from Timberdoodle.